I'm April Ho. I'm a clinical dietitian at the Center for Community Health and Prevention, and I'm here in our kitchen at the Healthy Living Center to talk to you guys about how to get excited about home cooking. In honor of Heart Health Month, I think home cooking is a great topic because one of my favorite authors, Michael Pollan, has been known to issue the challenge: if you want to get healthier and lose weight, eat whatever you want, but prepare it all from scratch at home. And I think that works for a variety of reasons. One is that 90% of the time, if you're cooking at home, you're going to be using healthier ingredients and making a healthier meal. And number two, if you're preparing everything yourself, you're going to appreciate it more. You're going to take your time, you're going to eat slowly, and you're going to appreciate your food rather than rushing through it as we tend to when we get fast food or eat out. So I have 4 tips for how to get excited about home cooking, because I think this is something that my patients struggle with a lot, getting motivated to do more cooking at home. So my first tip is to make sure that your kitchen is a place that you actually want to be. Even the best of chefs do not want to cook in a dirty kitchen or a messy kitchen or a dark kitchen. We want to cook in a place that we're naturally excited to be in. So go through your kitchen, clean it out, put some plants in there, make it a well-lit area that you enjoy being in. My second tip is to find a really good source of recipes that make your mouth water and spend time collecting recipes. I think before I touched my first pot or pan, I had many recipes on Pinterest. That's my preferred recipe source. I had many recipes on Pinterest that I was really excited to try. They looked delicious, and I could not wait to make them at home and see how they turned out. So that's my second tip, is to find a source that you like. As I said, I like Pinterest. All Recipes is a great source. Blogs are a great source. There's really an endless supply online, and of course there's also good old-fashioned cookbooks. My third tip is to split your prep from your actual cooking. And what I find is that when I do this, it makes both parts easier. So when the prep work is already done, when I go to cook the meal, it's a lot more enjoyable because I can just start right at the fun part, which is what I really want to do. And at the same time, when all I need to do is prep and I don't have to think about the rest of putting it together or actually following the recipe, that eases my mind as well and makes my prep work an actually more relaxing time where I can just focus on being in the moment, smelling the food, chopping it, making it look like what I want it to look like to go in my recipe. So separating those things actually makes both parts more enjoyable. My fourth and final tip is to start cooking by making a simple, healthy side dish. And there's 2 reasons that I like to do this. One is that when you cook a main dish, the stakes are a little bit higher because you really want it to turn out well. And if it doesn't, you're not only left with nothing to eat, but also you've put a lot more into this dish. Whereas if you make a side dish, you still have something that you know you can rely on for the rest of your meal, and you can just chalk it up to an experiment that you're not going to try again. Another reason that I like to start with a simple vegetable side dish is that most things can be made a lot healthier just by adding a vegetable. A donut plus a vegetable is a lot healthier than just a donut. So if you're adding a vegetable and adding fiber to your meal, you're adding a lot of much needed nutrients, and you can improve the overall heart health quality of your meal just with a very simple side dish. So I hope those were helpful. Those are my 4 tips, and that's what got me excited about cooking, and I hope that it helps to get you excited about home cooking as well. Again, I'm April Ho, clinical dietitian, and I hope I see you in my clinic.